First, I'm asleep. One half a two-man Cypher. That's my group, me and my homie. The bigger group, the fraternity, is me and a bunch of cats. And I'm gonna do this interview with you on behalf of DoubleSin.com. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for looking out for me on that, letting me do the interview. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I want to say, I'm a huge fan. Always been a big fan. Big fan of, I got into it with, Eminem. That was, my favorite rapper. And then, you come out with the couple of joints you did, Real Name No Gimmick, and you would just do a little interlude type joints. And then the Cheers album came out, and the first joint, you don't fuck. I'm like, oh man. Yeah, shit got real after that. You know what I'm saying? We was in college, just started college, so like I've always been a big fan, followed all the albums and shit. I do want to ask you though, like, what are you into these days? Like, what's going on? What's going on with Obie Trice today?
Right now, man, I started a new company called Black Market Entertainment. I launched the record label in 2010.
Okay.
I put out an album on there, Bottoms Up, last year off
Nice.
my own imprint, and this year we about to drop The Hangover in the next month or two.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a 10-year celebration, from Cheers. Even though I ain't got 10 albums,
Right.
it's still, I came out in 03.
Yeah.
So, we just trying to make this thing real special with DVDs and all type of shit with the package, of just, all the old shady shit that I was involved in, a lot of different things
Right.
that fans can actually have, that's not out,
Exactly.
unseen footage. So
that's the way to go these days.
Yeah.
The online presence, social presence stuff. You got like a Twitter and all of that stuff that your fans can keep up to you on?
Yeah, exactly. Real Obie Trice on Twitter.
Okay.
Real Obie Trice on IG.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's basically it, man. We touring with the Coast to Coast cats as a promo type thing, just to show my face back out here. It's been a minute. I took a little break from the game. You can't really take no breaks from the music business, man.
Sometimes you got to though.
Yeah.
Like life happens. I totally understand that.
Shit got crazy a little bit. I got shot in the head, almost died. Then 3
On the
months
expressway, right?
Right. And like 3 months later, my man Proof, same thing, bullet to the back of the head, but he didn't make it. So all these different things was happening. Interscope, I had problems with Interscope, Jimmy Iovine over there, and we had to separate the situation. Eminem tried to keep it, but it was out his hands at that point. So I had to just move on, do my thing, and after that I just had to take a break from shit and just reevaluate my shit, my personal life, and just a bunch of things in my life and shit. So that's
You and Eminem still keep up?
Yeah, that's my man. We going to New York coming up. He throwing a little badge down there. I'll go check him out. He invited me down, so I'm gonna go hang out with him down there. So
a lot of people thought, like y'all had issues and stuff because you left the label and everything.
Yeah, nah, we never had issues, man. He actually tried to save the situation. Eminem also has a boss,
right? Exactly.
Which is Jimmy Iovine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, it just didn't pan out the way we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's still cool. Dr. Dre was on my last album, Bottoms Up, doing production.
Yeah, I know, I saw that.
Yeah, M was on the last album. He gonna be on this album. We keep it family.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. That's real good though. I mean, you still got a whole lot of fans out there. I know a lot of people out here who like still fuck with all the stuff like heavy. So I mean, it's good that you out here tonight. Another thing I wanted to ask you is like, with how rap has become today. I think it's getting back to lyricism. It's coming back. You got Kendrick, he sold well, and J. Cole, he sold well. Like, who you listening to?
Just those two, actually.
Exactly.
I'm really just listening to those two, man. Like Kendrick and J. Cole, and I like the Big Crits. I like Big Crit, Kendrick, J. Cole. Who else I'm listening to?
You like the new guy? What's his name? Ritz.
I ain't heard Ritz yet. I ain't hip to him.
Slaughterhouse.
Yeah, I fuck with Slaughterhouse.
Yeah.
I fuck with Big Sean.
Yeah. In front of D.
I fuck with some cats. Yeah, like mainly right now, man, I'm just really focusing on this record and completing this album so I can put this record out. You know, that's basically what I do.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So what's the release date looking like for that?
Well, it's still
Say Hangover?
Yeah, it's called Hangover. Yeah, and it's coming probably early September. Probably the when you'll see it, early September.
Okay. Well, I know that you started your label, Black Market. You guys signed anybody yet?
Well, I got cats that I'm working with, you know, like my man Patience. He's gonna be on this new album, The Hangover. He's a guy from Detroit. You know, I really want to do like get this label going and get things pushing, and I just want to do like a Midwest thing. You know, like the hottest cats from the Midwest, and try to, because we don't really have industry like everywhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that'll be lucrative for the situation and for hip hop itself.
Yeah.
And also just to be able to branch off and just have a Midwest conglomerate, you know, just a ill-ass label.
Kind of like the South do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They all stick together. They all, you know, one of them get on, they open the door, and everybody just rushes.
Exactly.
You know, the Midwest ain't really never had it like that. I think it's just because it's so competitive. The real rap out here, especially in Detroit, there's a lot of great rappers from out there. John Connor, he's a good one. My homie Just Ra from out there, he's from D2. Like, I know it's a lot of competitiveness. I think sometimes that keep people from linking up the way that they should link up.
Yeah, and it's, you know, it's just, you know, it's just communication as well. You know, a lot of people be in their own lane. You know what I'm saying? And it's just about, you know, communication and not trying to big guy the next person or you know, show out on the next person. But you know, it's competitiveness in music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just what it is. You know, it's just a blood sport. Even though we get on the same track, we try to murder the next nigga. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know, we trying to make a you know, a nice record, a great record. You know what I'm saying? You go in there with the mindset of I'm gonna do the greatest I can on this thing. You know, I remember when M sent Jay-Z Renegade, and you know, when Jay-Z finished his verse and sent the song back, it went like this. You know what I'm saying? So, and
that was the old M verse too, right? One of the verses from with him and Royce was on the joint.
Yeah, and he kind of like wiped his brow, like just sighed, like, oh shit. And I never forget that I laughed at his ass so hard. We was like, the song's coming back today and shit. Right. And so, you know, he like, come on, let's go listen to it. So we threw it in and listened to it, and after that shit went off, he was like, shh.
That's crazy, man. Like, no matter what happens, like with your career, at any point you can stop today, and the things that you've done and the people and the situations, like, you could just live with that alone. Like, you were a huge part of that whole shady, like, what was it, 2003, 2004, when it was like huge.
Yeah, it was huge.
I don't want to say, you know, during the beef time with, you know, cats in New York, but y'all were like just killing things at that point. That's, you know, 50 and them had came along. You was killing all the tracks that y'all was all on together.
You know,
I think y'all all rolled on one on your first album.
Yeah. They was on We All Died One Day.
Yeah, We All Died One Day. So, you bodied that.
You know, so it was, you know, it was a good look, man. It was a good experience. You know, had a great time over there with my whole crew. You know, D12. I just left Australia before I came on this tour with Swifty McVeigh from D12. You know, he came out and hyped man the show, and he did a little something. So you know, I try to
D12 as well.
Yeah, I try to keep
Bizarre's your boy, right?
Well, Bizarre cool. You know, he all right. He gets in his bizarre ways and shit. But you know, he my man. You know, it ain't. You know, it's still my homeboy. Mainly, you know, I try to keep in touch with all them dudes, like Denine Porter. You know, Denine from D12.
You still making beats?
He's doing 2 tracks on my new album. Okay. So, you know, me and him haven't worked together in a minute, but the shit we making right now is just crazy. Right. So, you know.
Yeah, he's really good. He caught a lot of people off guard with like the things that he's done. Yeah. Like, he's been on some huge records and been a part of some huge records. I wanted to ask you, like, since you've done like the whole big major thing, like, you can't really get as big as, you know, Interscope and Shady. And to now you got your own record label. What would be any advice that you would give like a young up and coming rapper as far as the choices to make? Like, what should you look for? Because you've done them both.
Yeah, well, you know, when I was at Interscope, I really wasn't hands on with the shit. You know, you had dudes that was A&Rs and radio people that they did all the footwork, and you know, just being an independent label now, that's what we have to do.
Yeah.
So you know, just you know, try to build as many relationships you can with the right people, important places. Like last album last year, we had a difficult time getting my videos spent with MTV. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because we had to set up situations where we walked in and actually I myself and my people had to go in and meet with different individuals, you know, and actually try to get them to play this. So the independent game, I mean, it's spending your own money a lot. You know, you come out of your own pocket. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's a lot of budgeting that you got to do. I mean, it's a very, very hard situation at first, but once it get going, you will see it become lucrative. You know?
That's crazy, man. That's real good. Like, you know, I don't want to keep you here all night because I know you and you guys, y'all got things to do. But like, what could the fans just be looking forward to? You got any you got any features coming up where you maybe got some cats gonna be on your album, or you gonna be on somebody's stuff, or just in general, you dropping a mixtape before the album, or?
No, we might drop a mixtape. I'm not sure if we're going to drop a mixtape this time. We dropped Watch the Chrome last year, but we might drop a mixtape. But just look for the album, like The Hangover coming, and you know, it's a lot of different features on there. Warren G doing production, the Nine Porter, my cats, no speakers. You know, I got, of course, Eminem gonna be on the album. My homeboy Dre Sconey, we call him Young Marvin. He's a great talent. So it's a few different people on there. But yeah, that's basically it. Just look for The Hangover coming, you know, and you know, keep looking out for Coast to Coast. Anybody out here that's trying to, you know, get on and do your music, you know, go perform. And you know, these cats come out every month doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know,
shout out to Coast to Coast.
Good mixtape to get your shit on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but basically, yeah, just look for The Hangover coming real soon. You know, in the next couple months.
All right, man. Thanks a lot, man. We appreciate the interview. You know what I'm saying? Signing out with DoubleSin.com. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you doing it, man.
DoubleSin.com. I'm with my mans. We out here in Cincinnati.
Yes, sir.
Shit, you can catch me at Real Obie Trice on Twitter and Real Obie Trice on Instagram. And, you know, that's what's up. BM me up. We in here. Peace.